morning, everyone. I'm Howard Carroll with Packcraft Commercial Carpets, and I have my better best cohort, Perry Srigalan, out in New Jersey.
Good morning.
Yes, and we have a distinguished guest today, Tamra Thourot. She's a director of interiors for Alden Design Group. Tamra, welcome.
Hi, Howard. Hi, Perry. Thanks for having me today.
You bet. Hey, Tamra, tell us about your company.
Recently, within the last year and a half, we rebranded to ADG Design and stepping out of that area a little bit, doing some hospitality, residential, retail for other clients. And we are a group of architects and interiors. And still, we are focused a lot on senior living and healthcare at this time also.
Tamra, could you tell us, how did you get into design?
It started at a very young age, as my father was a contractor, and on the weekends he liked to collect my sisters and my mom and I into the car and take us to see his projects. And I was the only one, I think, that really enjoyed it. Others, my sisters, were bored, but I loved going through the projects and seeing residential and commercial buildings. Sometimes I would say, well, Dad, why didn't they design it like this? And he'd be like, that's a good idea. So I think I started very young knowing that that's what I wanted to do.
Tamra, tell us, what is your most rewarding experience in design and architecture?
One of my first projects that was a complete renovation of an existing senior living facility was a fully occupied building, and we renovated it. And one of the patients, the family member, sent a letter saying, "Thank you so much. My mother would never get out of bed in the morning. She didn't want to get dressed, and once we had a nice facility, hospitality feel, she loved to get up in the mornings, get dressed, put lipstick on, get ready for going to breakfast in the dining rooms." So that was a really good feeling.
Wow, that sounds great. Hey, what would you recommend to people who are brand new, that have not done anything in design yet, but are interested in a career in design? What would you recommend to them?
Again, I think, if you have the design vision and you want to make an impact on people's lives, it just leads to a great passion. And you need that passion for design, because it's not all glamorous all the time. I mean, it's a lot of deadlines and stress and late hours working. So passion gets you through all that. It also, really important to use your resources and draw on the knowledge of your reps. And you can't know everything, but your reps are a great source. And always specify Packcraft.
Ooh, I like the sound of that music. Well, hey, so Tamra, what is the funniest experience in your life that you had?
Well, it's not super funny, but I can kind of relate it back to design. Many years ago, I was at a very fancy beach party down in Mexico with a mansion up on the hill above. And I have many friends down in Mexico, but everybody speaks Spanish, and I unfortunately don't speak Spanish. So I was kind of in my own world, experiencing the ocean and how the mansion up above is reflecting on the water, and taking it all in, which is great for design. But as somebody is introducing me to a man, he begins speaking in English, and I was so excited. I go, "Oh, well, I'm so glad you speak English," and everybody started laughing because they had introduced me to Jeb Bush. and his father was the president at the time, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know that was him. So, is another recommendation is to learn another language, I guess.
That's fantastic. What a wonderful story.
That's great.
Well, yeah, thanks for joining us today, Tamra.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm out there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.